What's your favorite era?
My favorite
You said
era?
Enchanted is your favorite song. What's your favorite era?
That's just such a tough question. Putting me on the spot.
I thought this would be easier.
Depends what type of mood I'm in.
You just go through all the moves. They different for each move.
You don't have to.
Lately? I mean, like, I feel like this is more niche, but like I love Full Floor, Evermore. Like, that's just good stuff. You get to see in your feels a little bit, you know. But I switch up every day, so. But you can't go wrong. So I would never hate on somebody for being different than me.
And just going into this back-to-back, how
Yeah.
are you feeling? Do you think you'll be able to play
Yeah,
tomorrow? Or
very hopeful for tomorrow, and obviously I think it'll be difficult for me to play both this one on Wednesday and then obviously the one on Thursday, but we'll see. Not from, a health standpoint, well obviously a health standpoint, but just getting back into it. Like I would assume I'd be on a minutes restriction tomorrow. Still hopefully over a little bit over 20 if I'm able to go, and I feel like I will be. Hopefully as practice goes well today, and just with it being a back-to-back is obviously kind of tough to get back into it, but then, hopefully feel good after the game versus LA and then be available in Vegas and then feel pretty positive going from there once we get back home as well. But feeling great. Everything's been good up until this point, and hopefully have another great day of practice and be ready for tomorrow.
just how helpful were those 8 days off that
Yeah.
you guys had last week just to rest and to have some practice?
It feels kind of weird, like honestly, like it's like you play for like 2 weeks straight. I think we had like 5 games and 8 days or whatever it was, and you get so in a groove of going from scout to scout and knowing what people are going to do, and then you have some time off and you're back to like it kind of has that training camp feel and get back into the swing of things. I thought obviously everybody came out and played really well versus Vegas, and this is a long trip for us, 11 days. You have to keep building and finding ways to win, but even for myself, obviously having missed the 2 games, it feels even longer, like I've had this really long break, but at the same time, get your body right and then your mind right and get back into it.
How's the team bonding been? What are you learning about this iteration of the team?
Yeah, it's been fun. Like we went to Nobu last night in Malibu. Like we just find fun things to do, and when you're on the road for 10 days, you better like each other and find things to do, or else it'll be a really long trip. And lucky enough, we have a great group, and it's been fun to spend time with everybody and spend some time at the tables in Vegas. I'm down, so. But the good thing is we're going back, so you get even or get even worse.
What are you playing?
I like blackjack and roulette. Yeah, Black 22 hasn't hit yet, but I'm feeling confident going back there that it might hit. But no, it's been fun to be around everybody. Obviously, a great group of people, and it makes playing basketball with them every day a lot more fun as well.
Can you speak to the mental toughness that you have to have, just as not only just being on the road, but just the injuries and just kind of getting a group there?
Yeah, I mean, it's obviously becomes a grind, especially like when you're not in practice as much. Obviously, I've been able to be in a good amount of practice last week and stuff. So, sometimes it's hard when you don't get to play the game, and takes some mental resiliency. And I think for me, like even watching the Vegas game, like that's a game I could learn a lot from when we're going to go back there on this road trip and play them again. And but I think just pouring into my teammates the best I can, being as good a teammate as I can be, and being their biggest fan on the bench and supporting them in whatever way. And then, I get to get back out there. So staying positive with that too.
Yeah. Then with that too, just kind of the different perspective that you have on the
Yeah.
bench when you're watching your team.
Yeah.
What are those things that really stand out that they do really well?
Yeah. I mean, I think our defense was really good in the last game, and obviously that was the focus for a week of practice, is just really guarding and being physical and taking away what they want to do. I thought we did a really good job of that. I thought we did a great job on offense of, the things that worked, we continued to go to them. We didn't go away from them. I thought that was good. I thought, when we were able to build that 10-point lead, they had that little mini run at the beginning of the fourth, but then we kind of, extended it there and didn't let them back in the game. So I thought those were the few things that we did really well, and just got to continue to build. Obviously, LA has some really talented players too, so we need to be well there. And then obviously this will be our first back-to-back of the season, and that presents a totally different mental challenge as well. So going into that, we'll need to be mentally tough more than anything. Perfect. Oh, go ahead.
I was just going to ask, with this back injury too, is it the same thing or the same issues that kind of cropped up in training camp, or is it something that kind of popped
I think
up?
it's just like when you have like some back stiffness and things like that, it can affect a lot of other areas of your body. So being able to control it and manage it the best you can. But I think overall, like, I feel good about the stuff we're doing to help with it. Obviously, it's not always fun sitting on a plane for 4 hours and traveling a lot. I think like sometimes that's not what people always really realize is like it's hard on your body to travel and be on the road for 10 days and sleeping in different hotels and things like that. But I know I'm doing everything I can to be as healthy as possible. I really trust that. I trust the people behind me that are helping me. And like I said, I feel good, especially going into tomorrow.
Controversial question: Aaron Dessner or Jack Antonoff?
Oh, you guys are just trying to get me in trouble.